Yo, welcome to the Sports Life Talk experience. This is your new favorite show. I am the mouth of the South, B. Jones.
And I am the head coach, KT, and we want to welcome you to the Sports Life Talk family.
Hey, that's right, family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family members around here.
So do your play cousins a favor and like this video.
Hey, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button because your support will go a long way to help this channel. Hey, have fun and enjoy the show.
Hey, this is Kitkyle Martin from Mansfield Timberview, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Woo, woo, woo! DFW, welcome back to another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we are speaking to rising stars in our community who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today, KK, baby. Oh my goodness. We got a banger for y'all. Buckle up, DFW, because we at home tonight. We got one of the dopest coaches in the DFW Metroplex. Not 200, not 300, not 500, but over 700 career wins. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the SLT family. Mansfield Timberview head coach, Kitkyle. How you doing today, Kit?
Man, I'm doing excellent. After an intro like that, how can you be anything but tip top? So we're good here in Wolf Nation.
Wolf Nation. Kevin, make a wolf noise for me. I can't do a good one. I was about to try to do it. I can't do it. I was gonna butcher it, so I said I need Kevin to step up on this one. But clearly you could. Clearly you could. Coach, we're gonna get the wolf sounds down by the end of this show. But listen, if this is your first time checking out the channel, we want to say thank you for joining us. And if this is your second, third, fourth, fifth time, or your 700th time, like Coach down now, welcome back to the show. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the true Louisiana, Mr. Yeet in the building, and I'm rocking with my partner in crime, the head coach, the guru, the architect, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
B. Jones, I'm only like 650 wins away from catching coach, so I am feeling great, brother. How are you doing?
I believe.
Hey, we can count your 2K record on there as well. How many 2K victories you got as well, brother?
I didn't want to do myself like that, man. Thank you, Coach, for rocking with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
We are super excited to have you on, Coach. Before we get to your amazing story and put the DFW market on why they need to be going out there to watch your team hoop on a regular, we got to pay the bill. So check this out. If this is your first time joining the channel, thank you so much. Thank you again. And we're going to keep thanking you because we can't do this without you. We want you to stick around and become part of the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family members. And on the count of three in Sports Life Talk tradition, we just got to ask you to do two small things. Two small favors. They free. 99 won't cost you anything. One, click that like button. And then with all the passion in this finger right here, smash that subscribe button. It's going to be the best click that you do today. I promise you that. Here we go. On the count of three, Coach. Is Wolf Nation. Woo! Are they ready? Are they ready for us? Are they ready for us, Coach?
They're not ready.
I'm going to work on the Wolf Nation. I promise y'all. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Again, welcome to the family. I promise you, we got over 300 episodes. This is season 3 of You Got Next. The stories are crazy. The collaborations are crazy. And it's only getting better every day, just like today? We finna take this thing back. We're not gonna go to 2019 just yet, Coach. We got to take you through the Sports Life Talk initiation. KT, you ready to work?
Oh, I'm always ready to work, baby.
All right, let's do it, man.
All right, Coach. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All time or?
Yes, just your top 5. Whoever you think is in your top 5.
Okay, well, I guess if I'm gonna go more current, Erykah Badu, Bruno Mars, Joy Crooks, Pitbull, and Drake.
Hey, that Pitbull is on a different level, though. Coach, you ever heard that song by Pitbull? Go say, "I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago."
Yes,
hey, that's my song.
Yep. Hey, there's another one I'll send you that's appears that's kind of obscure, but it's pretty hilarious. I'll send it to you.
Well, Kevin, I like that list. I don't know Joy Cook though. Somebody got to put me on the Joy Cook.
Joy Crooks.
Oh, Joy Crooks. Well, I still don't know. Joy Crooks neither. Okay.
But my old school list is, if I'm just going to go all time, it'd be Earth, Wind, and Fire, Prince, Janet Jackson, John Legend, and George Michael.
Hey, Kevin, that's why she's one of the most dominant coaches in the game, because she didn't have just the first list ready. She had a whole secondary backup list. That let you know she 10 deep right now, Kevin. That's right. What I'm trying to tell you.
Well, B. Jones, she said George Michael, too. That's a game changer, because I do like some of George Michael's music. So
I do.
I'm going with the Christmas George Michaels. You know what I'm saying? When he was with the Last Christmas, that was the best George Michaels I know. So
what do you have? You Gotta Have Faith, that song, and the other
that's
one,
true.
One Last Cry. Oh, I forgot what her name was.
Oh, we had Father Figure.
Yeah, Father Figure.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin.
Teach me.
You stalling out long enough, Kevin. Yeah. You got to make the call, Kevin. What are you giving her? So just to let you know, we give you a score based on our likeness of your top 5. Kevin, the 5 is the standard. Kevin, what are you giving out today?
B. Jones, I've been so generous in 2023. Why stop now?
You've been generous.
Get that index finger working. Give her 10.
Oh, she was 10 deep. Here we go. Whoa!
Now, Coach, because of that, we have no more money. So if you want to shoot us some cash or something, please let us know.
I got you. Cash app, right?
Yeah, please. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Hey, this is going to age me a lot, I know, but if you ever saw Eartha Kitt as Catwoman, man, I thought that lady's got it all going on. So that's going to have to be it.
All right. So since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
That's going to have to be the chorus of TikTok by Kesha, because the party don't start.
TikTok, 12 o'clock, yeah, we're blowing up the spot. I actually like that
song. See, watching this show, you never know what you're going to get. One thing we're going to do, Coach, we're not afraid to sing. So we're
going to have fun, Coach. We're going to have fun.
All right, me too.
All right, so if you can shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
Barack Obama, because I am as passionate about things as I know that he is, but he always says it in such a, how can I say it? More professional way than how I feel and express when I'm really, really passionate about something. It's littered with a few extra words, and he just always has handled everything so unbelievably, just magnificently. I would just like to follow him around for about a week.
You don't think Barack be cussing? No, I think Barack be cussing.
Oh no, but he knows. I know when to turn it on and off too. But when he's mad, how does he handle that anger, because I'm not that good.
I'm not either.
Neither am I. That's why he was the first.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because B. Jones and I would lasted like 30 days in office. All right, so if you hit that subscribe button or thinking about doing so, please do so. Leave us your top 5, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. I said comics. Yeah, I got comics on my head. All right, so on behalf of the SLT Nation, I want to welcome Coach kitkyle to our show. So B Jones, please take it away.
It's a nice tongue twister though, ain't it? That's why
I was gonna say the other part of her name, and yeah.
No, I got you. Well, Coach, welcome to the family. We're super excited to have you on the show. We're going to take you down memory lane to get this thing kicked off. So we got to go back to Carthage, Texas. You was on here talking.
Hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just thought of something.
What's that? I know. Call it out, KT. Sound the sirens.
No, this is a nomination episode.
That's right. Ring the alarm. This is a nomination video. So who nominated?
Oh.
All right, Stephanie Shaw and Coach Amy Wright.
So she had two.
Yes, she had two. But B Jones, I'm glad you said that. But what I was really thinking about is she said Eartha Kitt, who's Catwoman, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Her real name is Selena Kyle.
So
I did not know that.
Yes. Yeah, so
look at that, Kevin. Eartha Kitt, Selena Kyle.
Oh man! Look at that. All right, B Jones, I'm sorry for interrupting, man. Go ahead.
All right. Well, let's since this is a nomination video, real quickly, tell us how you know Coach Amy Shaw and Coach Amy Wright.
Well, I know Coach Amy Wright.
Stephanie Shaw.
Recruiting. I actually recruited Amy Wright at Arkansas, but by the time she got into Arkansas, I had gone to the high school game and come back. So I've known her for a hot minute, and just think she is an unbelievable coach and an even better person. So I really think the world of her. Stephanie Shaw I met through a mutual friend that, if I'm friends with you, then I trust who you're friends with.
Right.
That's just the way I am. So I had no qualms about, she was coming in from Oklahoma. She'd been coaching there. And I just felt like I was really energized by some of her ideas and some of her things. And I really wanted to try to learn from her, was kind of how we got started being friends. And then it's worked into a really cool friendship and a symbiotic kind of thing where we both give and take a lot.
All right, Coach. Well, let's take this thing before we were crowned one of the most prestigious coaches in the country. You sound like you had a little bit of a journey. So take us back to Carthage, Texas. When did you start playing basketball, and when did you fall in love with the game?
Man, sometimes your parents might get you one of those books you're supposed to keep up with for 12, all of your years, right? So
right.
Kindergarten, you're supposed to write what you like and all this. I kid you not, I'd written different things, whatever. I'm 5. And then it got to hobbies. And I put basketball in such big letters that I ran out of room on the page. I don't know where it came from. I do not know exactly who got me started on it. I don't know, but I have loved the game since I can remember. I don't remember any time not.
That's awesome. So you actually played a little ball in your day, right? You came up, you went through the high school and played a little college at North Texas. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I played in East Texas back in the late 80s, which honestly, it wasn't that good at basketball. But the good thing is we didn't know it because everybody was the same badness. But sometimes I will allow senior classes of mine, once the season is over, to come in and watch a high school film of mine, bring popcorn, and they got to bring stuff for us to eat. But, I'll let them watch, because I am not letting anybody watch my high school game films until they're done playing.
Oh, yeah, don't do it like I do as I say. Don't do as I did, right?
Oh, no, I'm hilariously spastic out there. It's just, I don't know. I'm not going to give them the opportunity to see that until I know that they're graduated, and then we'll come back and have a good time and watch that. I went from there to North Texas, and I played for Judy Nelson, who, it was her last year there. And then Tina Slinker came in the year after that. And I had absolutely a great time there. I knew that I wanted to coach college basketball. At that time, that was my goal, to be the youngest NCAA Division I national championship coach. Because, I don't believe in dreaming small. So
you gotta dream big. I like it.
So I figured I had to play college ball to understand, what it was like and to be able to be effective as a college coach. So after 2 years, I was going to be able to graduate in 3 if I stopped playing, so I could get my lab courses in the afternoons. And so I graduated in 3 and then went to Stephen F. Austin, and was a graduate assistant coach for Coach Gary Blair. And
I know Gary Blair.
It's way back here in Dallas, and so I got to meet Barbara Brown, like back when she was still heck, actually, if you've seen Barbara Brown from South Oak Cliff anytime recently, she still looks like she could hoop. But I'm talking about some of the hometown heroes, and he coached Deborah Rodman, and being close enough to Louisiana Tech, we would drive over and watch games all the time. And so I was really a fan of the Lady Texters and all of those folks that came through there. But getting the opportunity to coach with Gary, I knew was going to be a game changer for me. And that's really what it was. But GA doesn't pay very much. I don't know if you guys realize that. It's basically nothing. So after 1 year, I had to get my master's in one and get the heck out of there. So I left Stephen F. Austin and took a job working for Donna Capps, who's really been a huge mentor and a heck of a coach. She coached at North Mesquite, Crandall, and then she was actually the UTA coach that took them to the NCAA tournament. And anyway, she had at that time I coached a freshman team in the cross country district. I had to do boys and girls head coaching cross country, and then they told me after I took the job, and you're hosting the district meet. So I'm like 23 years old at the time, or actually 23.
Thrown in the fire. They threw you in the fire.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about cross country and the meets, dude.
Yeah.
No, I remember you told me some stories.
I never had to host one. I always went as the head coach.
Right.
Dude, it is so much that goes into it. You got to have the course. Oh, it's
well, and considering that I was that young, I can tell you that I actually did marked the course with the daggum baseball powder thing, that drops of powder. I remember the football coach and the team leaving for their game, and I'm out there, and they're all honking and waving. You silly fuckers. But I was there a year, and then the next year, Sandra Meadows had gotten to the point where she was too sick to continue coaching, and so she moved into administration, and Sarah Hackett took that head coaching job, and they needed an assistant. She needed an assistant. So I applied for that, got that job. That was great. It was a wonderful experience. But then at the end of that year, Gary Blair had an opening on his staff at Arkansas because he had now taken that job. So I went there for 2 years, and man, it was just kind of a freak thing that got me back into the high school game. But a friend of mine knew about the Flower Mound Marcus program at the time and what they had returning. And there was a coach that was leaving because her husband took a job somewhere else. It was just kind of a unique situation. So he kept telling me, Nan, this is a really good job, really good job. So I just thought, well, on my way to recruit down in New Orleans, I'll stop and just interview and just get a feel for it, see what I think. And I interviewed, and the next morning, that was it. And so I was at Flower Mound Marcus for 14 years.
Wow. So is that where you got the bulk of your 700 wins?
I don't even, I would say it's probably about a toss-up between those and my 11 years here.
Wow.
But, I have 2 years slammed in there from Barbers Hill. I was recruited basically by their football coach, who was Ronnie Gage at the time. Ronnie Gage was at Louisville High School and won a state championship, or maybe two. Anyway, so he ended up being my boss for a short time when he was the AD for a little bit. And he knew me for 14 years of me beating his teams. So he basically they flew me down. It was great. You don't really get that in the girls' game a whole lot, where they pursue a coach. They just, see who they get to apply and go with that. So it was hard not to say yes. So that's what I did. And I was there for 2 years, and that was great as well. The problem was that I had gotten married to Mike Martin, who was also a coach, and he coached in the Austin area. So he told me he really didn't want to live south or east of Houston. So I had to start looking for another job. So that's when I got the opportunity to come to Timberview. So that's my stops.
Hey, well, that was an interesting story, and it sounds like it was a fun field and a lot of going on in that. But Coach, I don't know why I kind of see you as almost like a who was the like a 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞. You kind of put that 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 vibe out. That's the kind of energy you're giving out, and it's more than just you on this camera right now. I mean, I look at all your pictures, and your pictures, you got a very fiery demeanor. If it's a very spirited. Every picture, I couldn't find a picture with you sitting still.
I know. And it's funny that you mentioned. Man, and you said you're from Louisiana. What town in Louisiana are you from?
I'm from Shreveport, and so
Carthage
for the Tech Days. The Tech Days was like
Morningsport exit is right there.
Right there.
I mean, we came to Shreveport for everying.
Yes.
Back in the day, I went to Vertigo a lot, but anyway.
You don't want your players knowing about Club Vertigo.
Anyway.
But I like it. I like your energy you putting out. So where does that come from, Coach? Where does that fire come from? And explain to me, like, if I was able to talk to one of these young ladies, because I will, Coach. We come into a game. I want to know how they would describe Coach Kyle.
Man, I'd love to hear that too. I would say, unpredictable. I think for the most part, though, I just like to have fun, but I hate to lose. So therein lies the balance that I'm always constantly fighting. But I do it with myself as well. I'm not the one. I'm telling them, and my kids also know I'm a little ADHD, and a few of them get really good at getting me off topic as we're running. And I said, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, but I'm still intrigued by the question. So let's talk about it.
Coach said, herein lies she wanted to say herein lies the problem, but she said herein lies because I don't like to lose. So everything would be fun, Mansfield Timberview girls, if we could just win. As long as we win on.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
All right.
Let's talk about the werewolf in the room, right? 2019, 38-2, unreal. This Mansfield Timberview team is on the national radar. I mean, it was almost to say you're unbeatable. I saw something crazy at one point in time. You had the most Division I basketball players in the nation coming out of your program. Like, it ain't nothing to play around with when y'all come over there to Timberview. Like, this is a legitimate problem, and you guys have the answer there. It's something special cooking over there. So tell us about that magical year 2019 and getting that award and what that program became and what it meant to you, Coach.
Well, honestly, in 2010 they won their state championship, and that was under Kenny Harvey, and that solidified Timberview on the scene, and that I don't think we've ever let up since. The 2019 year was really it was a fabulous year, and I think that the team that we have right now has a lot of similarities, and this team I have right now has another year. Almost all of them will be returning, so I'm really, really excited and love to go back and look at some of those games of that 2019 team. So everybody could score, everybody could pass, everybody could play different positions. I mean, it was just it's very much like the team I've got right now, and it's so much fun, in my opinion, to coach a team like that, because there's so many different things that you can do, so much variation and different styles, and so we were able to do a ton of things, and we played a lot of state-ranked teams like the duo Rory Harmon and Kendall Hunter from Cy Creek, and they're both at Texas, I think now. Our team, that team, 2019 team, beat them by 12 here in the championship of our tournament. I mean, it's just they could just do it all and play defense, and there's just a genuine desire, I feel, at this school. There's a fever. It's a basketball fever, and it's 24/7, and that's the reason to get up, man. In my opinion, like, if you're not competing, I don't know what's left. I mean, we got to get after it, and then we got to have fun after that.
Well, Coach, you get this crazy award, which when I found that it was called the Pat Summit Trophy, I was like, I know you probably got your pillow, and then you got like a little spot in the bed set up for this trophy, right? You go to bed with this thing every night. But then this next year, and y'all have heard me kind of kid around about it, but it ain't no jokes about 700 wins. That's a lot of dubs right there, Coach. I mean, what was it like when everybody stopped and after the game kind of recognized your accomplishments? And like, you know, I know you're not dating yourself, but you're looking back. You've had a long career. You've done a lot. You've groomed a lot of young ladies and helped a lot of people to reach their goals. You made women, but then to look back and say, hey, not only did I do it, but I won a lot and I was successful and changed a lot of lives. What did that 700 mean to you? And what was that night like?
Man, it was kind of unconscionable to me. I mean, it's just people make a big deal about every 100, which they should. But I remember when I got my first 100, I thought, oh, that's so embarrassing. I don't want to tell people that because, you know, you're looking at other coaches with 300, 400. You're thinking, oh, at some point it's going to like really feel like something. And now I just feel old.
That's what you learn. You're taking pictures like, man, I'm old. I won a lot of games.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. 700. How many more we gonna get? I mean, can you break Vivian Stringer's record? Can you get over 1,000, 1,200? Where are we going with this thing, Coach? How many more years we coaching?
Man, and I'm gonna coach until I don't have the energy to do it anymore. You know, because I don't even know what else I would do. I've often said, I don't think I have any other skill sets.
I don't know if that's true, Coach.
This is the only job I could have done.
You were built for this, huh? Well, we'll talk a little bit about the rest of the season in here in just 1 second. But before we do that, Coach, we got to have a little fun with you. We got to play around with your ADHD, and we got to take you off topic in this part of the show. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go 1 versus 1. And now you are officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played Would You Rather before?
No.
All right, so the rules are very simple. This is the Sports Life Talk version of Would You Rather. Both Kevin and I will pitch to you a scenario. You select one of those scenarios, and whichever host you select, that host will gain a point. The first host will get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. Now, if we go to round 3 as a tiebreaker, we have a special edition. Kevin, do you have you have yours there with you?
Yeah.
All right. So we got a special edition, and we're gonna take it to the drop. All right. We call round 3 the drop. All right. So here we go. Round 1. Kevin is a defending champion, and I mean, I'm not gonna crown this show, Coach.
But it sounds like
I'm just gonna tell you it was some unethical behaviors. Y'all go back and watch the last show. Y'all see it. It was some questionable stuff, Coach. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. When I win, it's questionable. When you win, it's all good, right?
Absolutely. Put an asterisk on it.
Just remember that, Coach.
All right, round 1.
Would you rather coach a player that makes it to the WNBA, gets drafted number 1, and credits you for their success, or
coach a player that becomes a coach and they win a ring and say, hey, I done it all using the kitkyle recipe, the blueprint. They followed your map, they followed your plan, your strategy, and now they're changing lives like you did.
Option 2.
And see, wasn't nothing accidental about that.
Well, you kept talking long enough. She just got tired of hearing you talk.
Facts. It's just facts. She want to have a ripple. She want to have
you make your case and then you move on. You just start adding salt and Lowry's and pepper, everything.
Grind.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Round 2. All right. Would you rather host a YouTube basketball clinical series in which you get to interview professional basketball players, women and men's, while teaching the game of basketball in the gyms that they grew up in, or
host your own cooking show where you travel the world interviewing athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns?
Sorry, but man, option 2 is a no-brainer on that.
So look how he's gonna do you now. Just listen.
How can it be a no-brainer and still be wrong, Coach?
Well, first of all, his delivery was beautiful. He said, you're going to travel the world. And your favorite athletes are going to have you in their hometown.
Coach, but you from Carthage. You know what I'm saying? What you
got to get out.
Yeah, but you had opportunity to kick it with just KD,
Dwayne Wade, with
Candace Parker.
Yeah, it's a good option as a second one.
All right.
All right, like D. Jones said, for round 3, this is the tiebreaker.
All right.
On our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, right here on our YouTube channel, we host The Drop, a segment where we drop the latest kicks. So B. Jones and I are going to present to Coach 2 pair of shoes. Whichever one she picks, that host wins.
All right, count us down, Coach. Give us a 3 count.
3, 2, 1. Oh man!
Coach.
I gotta go with the mouth of the South.
Oh! Yeah!
I do love that one too. It was not an easy choice.
These are those 2023 Mansfield Timberviews right here. You know what I'm saying? We got the Mansfield Timberview red. Y'all can't see it that good. Y'all can't see it that good. Black.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, by the way, I gotta reach out to Coach Shaw. And Coach Wright.
Hey, you mentioned 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞. Here's what I want to tell you about that. My dad is a veterinarian, or what has been a veterinarian. He knew the veterinarian from Hammond, Louisiana, where
𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞's from. Right. That's right.
So when they talked about, oh yeah, they know her and that I coach and all that, then they got to talking more. And apparently Dad is convinced that we are a lot alike because we both barrel raced. Which, if that ain't country, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how we got 30 minutes into this thing and didn't know that you were a barrel racer, Coach. I heard something about barrel racer girls. I've been watching Yellowstone, and
yeah, who wouldn't rip? Mm.
You like you some rip, Coach? Oh, I'm going to tell my wife. She got another rip fan. Hey, Coach, well, thank you. I'm going to let you touch the belt when we come out there. I'm going to let you wear it. We're loud and proud after we take that W. So, Coach, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. All right. So tell us in your own words, now that we all rocking with you, Julie up next at Julie up next 21. What does the future hold for you, Coach?
I see a state championship March 4th, 2023 at 3:00.
Manifestation. I like that.
It's coming, Coach. You've been too close. It is coming.
I know it. We're going to do it this time.
All right. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I really want to give a shout out to all of my close friends that like to come over and karaoke and maybe play that nuttin' game, that little dice game. And just want to send a shout out to y'all and say, it's been too long since we've gotten together. So
that dice game is fun though. I just played it for the first time like last summer. I never knew about this game. Kevin, have you ever played it before? Oh, I don't even know the name of it, but they got a dice, and no matter how it roll, depending if you give $1 to the person to the next, you get to take their $1. And
no, you're talking about LRC, left, right, center.
Yeah,
and
I don't know what it's called. That game is fun.
Yeah. Basically, when you come over to my house, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna probably be required to sing something on karaoke, and you might want to bring a few dollar bills just in case you want to play.
Yeah, can I do Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back?
Oh yeah,
that's the one thing we're not afraid to sing. So
okay, yeah. Oh, it's wide open.
I need some Maroon 5 though. All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
Man, I'm going to give my game ball to Jeanette Mitchell, West Mesquite head coach. She was on that 2019 staff, by the way. Every coach on that staff is now a head coach, by the way.
Wow, that's a treat.
Yeah. So I'm going to pass that ball right to Jeanette. She's going to be fantastic. Y'all will love her.
All right, Coach, real quick. What does Julie Up Next 21 stand for? That's a unique handle.
Okay. Well, the Up Next 21 is basically because way back when I got my first Yahoo address, I wanted 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞, and that's the truth. But they were all taken. My jersey number in college was 21. So instead of 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 21, I did 𝐜𝐸𝐤𝐥 21. So that's my email. So I've had that for a long time. Didn't really want to do Twitter at first. I'm talking about way back when. Then the Mavericks were about to win that the world championship. And I wanted to know what everybody was saying. So I just needed to get something in a hurry. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. And I didn't realize that was going to be like what everybody saw. So, I need to change it. But I don't
like it. I like it. Nobody gonna forget Julie up next.
No, and that's my God-given first name is Julie. That's where it comes from. But I really didn't mean for that to be out there in the world either. So, but what are you gonna do?
All right. Well, Coach Jeanette Mitchell, you are on the clock with Coach kitkyle, aka Julie. We appreciate you so much for coming by the show. You're amazing. You're a winner. You're a trailblazer. You're changing lives every single day. And Coach, you got next. Or in this case, Kevin, Coach, you are up next 21. We appreciate you so much. Listen, if y'all enjoyed the show as much as I did, please stick around. Join our family. We appreciate you guys so much. We try our hardest. We putting in a lot of work. We've given you guys over 300 episodes, and the list that's coming is crazy. I promise y'all, we got more dope coaches, more dope content, and the names are only getting bigger and better, just like today's. Listen, smash that subscribe button. Come hang out with us, and also hit the bell notification. Why? Because we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream on YouTube, and if you smash the bell notification, you will be notified. And that way you can come hang out with us. You can roast KT when he sings Maroon 5, embarrassingly, and be a part of pop culture, because we don't just talk sports. We talk life. We talk all kind of stuff. It's I promise you, it's a very fun show. So eat your dinner a little bit early on Wednesday night. And Kevin, sharing is caring. Please share this episode. Dallas-Fort Worth, we gonna be out and about. We hitting the high school every week of this year. That's 52 schools, 52 games. We don't care if it's soccer, tiddlywinks, volleyball. We gonna be out all year long. So if y'all see us in the streets, please come shake our hand. Coach Kyle, when are we coming to the Mansfield Timberview game?
I think you're coming. Tuesday. We're gonna be playing.
I'm going Tuesday for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then so they won't.
Mansfield Summit will be in the house.
They don't see this until after Tuesday, KT. So
that's not good.
B. Jones, we can work that out. So all
right, we're gonna work that out. But Mansfield Timberview, if y'all see us out there in the crowd, come shake our hands, come give us a hug. I promise you, we would love to meet y'all. Kevin, I'm feeling really good right now. Great guest, great show, great energy, and of course, I brought the belt back home. I'm the champion. So I don't know. I'll let you close it out, man. I'll let you close it out.
B. Jones, I was having such a great time up until round 3. You don't have to bring the shoe back out. We already saw it. Put it up.
You know, I'm wearing these joints on Tuesday, Coach.
I love them.
I'm wearing them on Tuesday.
And this is what I'm wearing right
now. Smoke. Coach got some heat for you.
I knew I should have brought my lows. All right, Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. We really appreciate it. I'm just glad we finally got you on the show. We've heard a lot about you, and you lived up to the hype. Thank you so much for rocking with us.
Thanks. See you Tuesday.
Hey, Coach. I knew my rent was going to be laid up about a week ago. But I still couldn't pay it, though. Hey, SportsLifeTalk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because like my grandmama always say, we are better together. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. Sports Life talking this. Yeah. Sports Life talking this.